this is a great plant to grow. Is you never want to mow your lawn ever again. And you want to have a ground cover plant that only grows a few inches tall, produces a pretty flower, and will basically overtake grass and weeds and will grow in areas where grass doesn't like to grow. And by the way, it is also edible and medicinal. And you can buy seeds for this plant online, and you can even buy live plants, and you can also probably get some for free from your neighbor who's trying to spray Roundup on it to kill it because it's growing on his lawn because it's a common weed. Oh wow, do I look a little bit red and puffy? Oh dear, it's like on my chest. It took 3 days to upload my 67-minute long shopping video. So I want to upload another video today, and I seem to have gone shopping again with the same friend and recorded a video that was about as long as the 67-minute long video that took 3 days to upload. So I am going to select a video clip from the next shopping video to upload because of all the things that I filmed, this is the one that I want to show you the most. Because I have warned people to Google every plant, including everyone that you're considering buying or everyone you see popping up as a so-called weed in your garden. So without further ado, I'm going to show you a video clip that I've recorded of some plants that were being sold at the Arcata Farmers Market. I love how you have nettle, St. John's wort, and Prunella vulgaris. Yeah. And what is the root? Marshmallow. Awesome. Do you know what this is? I'm asking you.
Me?
Yes, you. What is this? What is this the stalk of? What's growing in this pot that looks dead? It's Hypericum perforatum. What is that? That is St. John's wort, or prostrate St. John's wort. This plant is not dead. It will grow back from the roots. I was in the parking lot of Eureka Natural Foods, and I noticed some St. John's wort growing in the parking lot. And I asked some employees if I could pull up some of the St. John's wort growing in their parking lot. One employee said, "What's that?" Another employee said, "There's St. John's wort growing in our parking lot." And a third employee who put on her mask before walking up to speak to me said, "Of course you can pull up some of the St. John's wort that's growing in our parking lot, but it might not be organic. We do sell organic St. John's wort teas and tinctures here." Let me see if I can find one that's actually got some growth coming back that does not look dead. Is that it? There might be one coming back. Yeah, so that's the plant that they were selling at the farmers market, but because I did not want to actually use the flowers from the parking lot St. John's wort to make tinctures, I just wanted to plant them in these pots and let them go to seed or grow back once they had been flushed out by being watered and grown in normal dirt, not the cracks in a parking lot for a while. I decided to go to the beach. So I went to Clam Beach in Humboldt County, California, and I pulled up more St. John's wort plants, and they look about as dead as these do right now, but I swear they're gonna grow back. And this is Prunella vulgaris, what they were calling self-heal or heal-all. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I think they were calling it self-heal. Were they calling it self-heal, or were they calling it heal-all? I'm gonna have to look at my video clip to find out, but I like Prunella vulgaris not only because some people do something I have actually never done. They use it to make like a salve that heals skin wounds. Actually, the first person who ever told me what this plant was this hippie chick who described it, and I'm going to try to mimic her as follows. This is heal-all, also called self-heal. You can use it to heal all your wounds yourself. If you've got a cut or a burn, or you've been stung by a bee or got poison ivy, you can make a mush out of this called a salve and put it on your wound and heal all of your wounds yourself with self-heal, also called heal-all. I mean, the way she said it was like so weird. I can't even like mimic it. But yeah, it's Prunella vulgaris. But look, like my boyfriend has attempted to make like a gravel pathway here, and look what's growing. The Prunella vulgaris, some grass, and a plant that I have used to make salves, a plantain species. There's actually a few plantain species growing here, but that's Plantago major. It might be like a cultivar one. It might not be the wild one. I'm not sure. I have a few of them in my yard, but there's more of the Prunella vulgaris. But that is what they were selling at the farmer's market. Okay, people. I also like threw down stinging nettle seeds here, and the stinging nettle seeds. What's up with Arcata, like acting like he's about to spray and wiggling his tail, but never doing so. Like every single time he does it, I'm afraid I'm gonna get sprayed. Haven't sprouted yet. Look, he's doing it again. But no pee comes out. And this gate seriously needs to be cleaned. Just wiggle your tail like you're gonna spray. Scare us all because even Blue Dream, who's a female cat, sprays. Jason sprays. Not all my cats spray, but some of them spray. But this is why I was like kind of sarcastically complimenting these people for selling these plants at the farmer's market. Because I didn't plant Prunella vulgaris in my yard. I did plant the St. John's wort. It's happening again. The reason I planted the St. John's wort from a beach and parking lot at sea level is I tried to transplant plants from like high altitude or start seeds collected from high altitude for the St. John's wort, and it seems to have this like genetic memory where if you get seeds from a plant at a different altitude, they don't like to sprout, but if you transplant a plant or get seeds from a plant at your altitude, look, there's more Prunella vulgaris growing just like this nastiness here. They sprout. I don't know, you can buy seeds for St. John's wort and Prunella vulgaris online too. It just like kind of surprised me that those people were selling it because I'm sure it's growing like as a weed at the Arcata Plaza. I've seen St. John's wort growing in like cracks in the sidewalk in Arcata and Arcata's storm drains. And there's definitely Prunella vulgaris growing within like feet of where those people were selling it somewhere. Which is why I decided that that was going to be the video I posted today. And stinging nettle too, but the nettle they're selling is like a different species than the one that grows wild here. It's got like smaller leaves. If you want stinging nettle, go to the disc golf course. They have this like different species of stinging nettle. It's like a giant stinging nettle. It's like much bigger. It grows much more prolifically. That's why I spread the seeds for around here. We just had a really severely abnormal frost. Killed a lot of my plants, even like some of the medicinal weeds I grow. Yeah, it's gone. There was like some stinging nettle growing in one of these pots, but it's gone.
There's a little pink brush.
And this is a Hypericum species that's like, I'm not sure what species it is, but it's related to St. John's wort. Its flowers look almost identical to the one that's used as a medicinal herb. Here's some seed pods. I should grab them. I'm sorry, I don't know what species it is. It's one that's commonly sold at plant stores. I did at one point Google what it is, but I forgot. Look at that. Pods. Time to collect them. And inside, just like the Hypericum perforatum, like normal St. John's wort, there's like seeds. See, there they are. There's lots of them, and they're very tiny. And now they are being spread everywhere. Look, I'm being like followed by all my cats. And two are getting into a fight. Why? Please get me a Ziploc bag immediately. Those are the seeds. Can you get me a baggie?
I guess.
Wow. I'm sorry, it looks like destruction and devastation out here, but the wind blew my plants around severely. But just so I don't have to type any text in this video or take another clip, can you Google Xanadeschia it's spelled with a CH, like Xanadeschia, on your phone? Or just Google calla lily, because that's what this is. The funniest thing that girl said to me, who by the way also made me an amazing dinner to welcome me to Humboldt. It was quinoa and steamed stinging nettles.
They got these black calla lilies.
Can you pull up a page that shows the spelling of the name, or like a Wikipedia page?
That's cool.
Yeah, and it's not focusing. There, can we see it? No, we can't see it. Calla lily. That is what it is. It is a calla lily. And what the lady who told me what heal-all or self-heal was and what calla lilies were, and made me a stinging nettle and quinoa dinner said was, this is a calla lily. It's called a calla lily because it's from California, and they grow all over California, and they're beautiful. But they're actually from South Africa. That's why I was trying to get the not like shopping. What are we doing, like shopping here? I don't want like sponsored shopping. Can you actually like search like correctly on this phone? I was trying to actually show you that calla lily was a Xanadeschia or Xanadeschia. Well, the scientific names, the CH is usually pronounced like a K. So it's Xanadeschia. Or Xanadeschia.
Wow, that's cat.
Yeah, the cat is really up there, isn't she? She's really up there. She's trying to attack me. while I tried to talk about calla lilies and describe the different ways that people might pronounce the actual name of this plant. The correct one is probably Xantadeschia, not Xantadeschia. Or Xantadeschia. You know, like, it's, you know. You could debate about exactly how to pronounce the SCH in a scientific name. And there's a lot of YouTubers that like to state they are right or rattle them off numerous ways wrong. And I'm not trying to be like either of them. I'm just trying to tell you a silly story. The cat's really going at me. All right, take your phone because I need to use the hand holding it to film what the cat's doing. She's up on this pole. It's like our water spigot pole. And she's biting, chewing. Let's get a really good biting shot. Bite. Go bite. Bite. What's with the can of corn? Why is the can of corn there?
We need to feed it to
The chickens. Oh, okay. All right. She's really going though. She's like really getting into it. It's like crazy biting. Like really getting into it. Oh, with the claw too. You want to like eat my hand? What if I like stick my finger out as she's biting and put it like down her throat or something? She didn't like that very much.
Probably puke up a hairball too, or puke up a rat head.
That is really cute. If anybody in Humboldt County has a cat that looks very similar to this, who is also male and also has the same eye deformity in one eye, that is Blue, and he is mine.
I've seen him around.
You've seen him around?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You see Jeffrey again?
What's that one cat? The Russian cat that you have?
No, that one died.
Are you sure?
Levitsa, yeah, we found her dead and buried her. She died.
Where did we find her dead? I don't remember that.
In the neighbor's yard. The neighbor said she was very sorry, but my cat was dead.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure Levitsa died and we buried her.
I could have swore I saw her like a week ago.
I think you're thinking of Fluffy, a very similar looking cat that had white fur. And yes, I have seen her too. She's also around. But Fluffy actually, ironically, was probably a neighbor's cat that I accidentally ended up with. Remember, she showed up and I posted all over the internet that I found a cat. No one ever claimed her for years.
Remember how, well, basically,
So basically, I might be guilty
there was like a cul-de-sac.
of doing the same
You
thing.
can see the house from here. You see like the house there.
Yeah, it was in my video, but like Jeffrey possibly being there.
Yeah, that's where the other cat, I think Fluffy or something, she went back to over there because we were playing at the one neighbor's house and she was like, "This is my cat," and I was like, "That's not your cat. That's our cat."
Oh, no.
And then
I think she actually went to a different house than where we
"Hey, kitty,
got her from
and
originally.
ran up to her and then she looked at Eugene and said, "I'm getting the fuck up out of here," and she took off.
Why?
I don't know. I think Eugene kind of ran at her and did startle her, but I don't know.
She always liked Eugene when she lived here.
Yeah.
You people know who Fluffy was. She was in my videos. The
Well, I guess she liked
brown and white fluffy one. Who's meowing over there? Oh, it's Tippy. Yeah, well, my cats seem to be enjoying the defrosted, muddy yard.
Was that when Karina was over there with the cat?
Yes.
It was?
Yes, but you can't say that while I'm recording. There's Shy Guy. Just chilling on the logs. Can I pet you? Anyway, my plan for today is to clean this mess up. Look at what happened to some of my succulents and cacti and other plants in the wind and rain.
It's gonna rain again.
It's gonna rain again?
Yeah.
Well, I should put some plants outside from inside so I don't have to take water inside to water them, but just like close together. There's just like pots like everywhere. Look at this. It's like tragic. Oh boy. There is one good thing that I saw though. Something did survive the tragedy. That is my sawtooth coriander coming back. There is a little tiny itty bitty little green leaf growing back from the dead plant. That's the plant that I had the thing that said Eryngium foetidum and cilantro, which somebody told me was actually pronounced culantro, and all kinds of other names for her. I was so sad when it died in the cold, and I'm so happy that it is growing back. But yeah, I have to clean up this. And it appears the storm is brewing. I better do whatever gardening I'm planning to do, like really soon. Look at the dark clouds coming in over the light clouds. You see that? Wow. Just wow. All right. Bye, people.